Would you like to retire early? Would you like to work only because you want to, not because you have to? Well, that's called financial independence, retire early, also known as FIRE. FIRE is the movement focused on aggressively saving and investing to leave traditional 9 to 5 employment years or decades earlier than the standard age of 65. But what does achieving FIRE actually mean? And how does one even achieve it? That's exactly what we're talking about today in this video. So stick around to the end because I'll explain to you what FIRE is and how you can realistically achieve it for yourself in 10 to 15 years if you do it right. FIRE actually stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early, or F.I.R.E. FIRE. In other words, they no longer need to work because they have enough money to pay the bills, to support their lifestyle, and thus they can retire early. But let's clear something up first. FIRE is not about retiring early in the way most people think. It's not about sitting around and literally doing nothing. It's actually about getting to a point where work becomes optional. The key word there is optional. You work because you want to, not because your bills depend on it. And achieving FIRE is a function of how much money you have saved, any recurring income, withdrawal rate, and of course, your desired lifestyle. So achieving FIRE to one person could mean something very different from someone else. For example, if you have identified that your retired rich life looks like 3 international vacations every year, driving luxury cars, and living in an expensive city like Los Angeles, your FIRE number is likely very different from someone living in a more affordable city and is completely happy with a smaller apartment. Achieving FIRE is a very personal thing, but it does require someone to think hard and deep about what they want for themselves. So with that said, it's actually worth mentioning the few versions of FIRE that I've seen people referencing on online forums like Reddit. 1. Lean FIRE. That's a tight budget and a minimal lifestyle. The exact opposite of that is Fat FIRE, maintaining a high income lifestyle without working. There's also Barista FIRE. That means they're working part-time to fill gaps. And then there's Coast FIRE, letting your investments grow while you ease off savings. For most high-income earners watching this, Fat FIRE is the goal. But that doesn't mean it has to stay that way. Someone originally striving for Fat FIRE could actually shift towards Barista FIRE and perhaps work part-time somewhere just to have some supplemental funds. Again, FIRE is different for everyone and can be fluent. It is determined by you and only you. FIRE is built on one simple concept, the 4% rule. What this means is if you withdraw 4% of your investments each year, your money is likely to last 30 or more years. So the formula becomes your annual expenses multiplied by 25, and that is your FIRE number. So for example, if you spend $80,000 per year, you would need $2 million as your FIRE number. Or if you spend $120,000 per year, that's $3 million. $150,000 per year, that's $3.75 million. Or $200,000 per year, that's $5 million. At first, that sounds like a lot, but if you think about it again, high earners can reach this way faster than you think. 10 to 15 years is realistic, sometimes less. And if you want more safety, instead of withdrawing 4% every year, withdraw 3 or 3.5%. Yes, this means you will have less to live on, but it also massively increases your margin of freedom. Biggest mistake that high income earners make is lifestyle creep. And I'm not talking about a simple lifestyle creep, like going to eat once or twice per month, but I mean significantly upgrading their homes and buying luxury cars, which significantly increases the amount of expenses each month. What I'm trying to say is, it's less about your income, it's more about your savings rate. For example, a doctor that makes $400,000 per year but only saves $20,000 a year, yeah, they're not retiring early. They're working until 65 like everybody else. So here are some rough numbers to show you what the math generally looks like based on what your savings rate is. If you're saving about 10%, that's 40 years to retirement. 25%, that's 32. 50%, that's 17, and so on and so on. Cutting expenses isn't about being cheap. It's about buying back time. Remember, I'm your former Wall Street professional and self-made multimillionaire before age 30, so I know a thing or two about achieving FIRE. I will go through 5 key steps to helping people achieve FIRE. So if you're serious about that, hit that like and subscribe button for me because I post finance tips weekly. The first step is know your real spending. And when I say that, I don't mean what you think you spend. I mean what you actually spend. So look at your expenses in the past 12 months. Everything counts. Take that number, then multiply it by 25, and that number is your target for how much money you need to achieve FIRE in the same lifestyle you are currently living. So again, if you spend $120,000 per year, your FIRE number is about $3 million. Step 2, max every tax advantage account. Here's where high income earners have a massive edge, contributing to 1. 401k, 2. backdoor Roth IRAs, 3. HSAs or health savings accounts, and 4. even real estate. If you stack this right, you can shelter something like $70,000 to $80,000 per year away from taxes. That is insane leverage. And if you want to know how to properly invest, I actually made a video about the most optimized way on how to invest when you make good money. Go to the description below to watch that video after this one. Step number 3 is to build your taxable investments. Your retirement accounts like your 401k are actually the funds that you can't be using before the age of 59 and a half. So your taxable investments is actually the bridge for those that aim to achieve FIRE in their 40s and early 50s. So having a separate account investing in things like low-cost index funds and the S&P 500 is what can help bridge you now in early retirement to 59 and a half. This amount of money covers your lifestyle while you wait for your retirement accounts to fully unlock. Step number 4, nail the withdrawal strategy. Most people focus 100% on building wealth and almost zero time on how they'll actually use it. But this is where a lot of advantage comes from, because once you stop working, you gain something incredibly valuable, and that is control over your taxable income. And if you use that control correctly, you can dramatically reduce your annual taxes. And while I don't go into the details of each strategy in this video, there are strategies like Roth conversion ladders, tax bracket control, strategic withdrawals from various investment accounts. All of these can give you financial flexibility at a low tax rate. Collectively, this is how you can strategically use your money while keeping more of your money working for you. Step number 5, build income streams to accelerate your journey. Remember, you don't need to fully replace your income to reach FIRE. Let me explain. If your lifestyle costs $120,000 per year, the 4% rule says you'll need $3 million invested. Remember that? But if you had a second passive income stream coming from somewhere else, like a $30,000 per year coming from a rental property, now you only need your investments to cover $90,000 instead of $120,000, which means now your FIRE number is $2.25 million, not $3 million. That shaves off $750,000 from your invested capital for your goal. Some common income streams include real estate, a small online business, a YouTube channel, freelance work a few days a week, or even just some dividend income. All of this counts. I want to spend a little bit of time here talking about the psychological components of FIRE that I personally do not see people talking about very much online. For basically all of your professional life, your identity is tied to your career, your title, your status, your role. Think about what that means for you for a second. If you're a lawyer practicing corporate law at a prestigious firm as a partner, this is actually a big part of your life and your daily identity. What happens when your identity disappears? A lot of people actually feel lost, even if they're now financially free. Why am I telling you this? Well, you're not just building towards financial independence. You're building towards a life free of financial responsibility. Think about what your days will look like. What do you actually care about? Who are you without your job title? Because if you achieve FIRE, but do not have a purpose, your life could actually feel empty. Okay, so let's walk through a real life example and timeline of what this FIRE could look like. Let me know if this looks somewhat like you, and if you resonate with this, hit that like and subscribe button for me. So think about someone that is in age 35, making about $300,000 a year, and they spend about $120,000 and has a savings account of $200,000. The strategy would first be to save $150,000 per year, invest consistently, and then to maintain that 50% savings rate. And if there are no major changes in that person's lifestyle, this individual would hit their $3 million FIRE goal in about 10 to 12 years. In other words, you are financially free by your mid to late 40s. All right, so here's the bottom line. FIRE is not complicated. You need to know your number, control your spending, invest aggressively, use tax advantages, and stay consistent. The math is simple. So what's hard is choosing freedom later over upgrades now. You already earn enough. The only question is, are you using your income to buy more things or to buy back your time? Thank you for watching this video. And if you want to go deeper, I'd highly recommend you check out this other video on how to optimize your investments as a high income earner, and this other video on your current net worth and savings benchmarks by age, because it'll give you a clear picture of where you stand and what it'll take for you to hit that number. If this helped you think more clearly about FIRE and what you need to live your rich life, do me a favor and hit those like and subscribe buttons, because I'm your former Wall Street professional and a self-made millionaire, and I post finance tips every week. Thank you.